When a transfer student is enrolling at SSU, they will receive a transcript of all the courses that the student has previously completed. However, they won't be provided with any information on courses that the student is currently taking. There are also sometimes courses which won't have a direct mapping to courses at SSU. Currently, the student and advisor will have to work directly with each other in order to determine which prerequisites or requirements have been completed before they can begin the process of enrollment. Our app aims to streamline the entire process by allowing the student to provide a list of preferred courses for enrollment without going through as much back and forth beforehand.
So here we have an overview of our app where the way it will work is that the advisor will select a transfer student and they will email them an access token. The student will use this access token to log in, and we'll go through the process of matching their completed courses and current courses to SSU courses. And after that, they will have a list of courses that they are eligible to take. The advisor will check the courses that the student match, and if depending on courses that were approved or rejected, this could change the eligible courses list that when the student comes back and views it.
So a big challenge of this project is that we had to have two different views with unique user interfaces. We wanted to make sure it was responsive and it clearly illustrated progress for both the students and the advisors. To do that, we used Material UI, which is a really awesome library of components. We also save progress between sessions on the back end using our RESTful API. We wanted to facilitate clear communication between the student and the advisor. To do this, we have automated emails sent through the node mailer module, and we also have the ability to send notes via the back end. Since there are two views, they needed to have separate privileges on the API. For that, we implemented a login system, which has user authentication using JSON Web Token.
So a quick disclaimer, all the data that we use for our app is fake. So when the advisor logs in, they'll see a table of new transfer students from which they can filter from using the search bar. And then they can go select that student and email them an access token, which will then add them to a table of pending cases. So we'll quickly go over how node mailers work, which is what we use for the advisor to email the student access token. After the advisor clicks on the button, React will call our API to get the student's email and generate an access token. This will all be bundled together in a dictionary from which node mailer will parse this dictionary and send the email using its transporter module.
So once the students receive the email, they can log in using the token. So once the student logs in, they'll first be presented with a list of courses which SSU has been provided already. And using the stepper on the left, they can track their progress and navigate to the other steps. So if the student is taking any courses which are related to their major, they can enter them in text fields here and add the course to our database. The student can then edit or delete any entries if they've made a mistake.
If they have any courses on their transcript which have not been matched to a Sonoma State course and it's related to their major, they can select them here. So on this page, they'll be able to match the courses that they've provided in the previous two steps to lower division courses in the SSU catalog related to their major. They can see the course catalog descriptions for each of these courses, and if it looks like a good fit, they can click match. Once they've done that, they're free to upload a syllabus, either in PDF form or URL form, and they can also add a note to their advisor if they need to provide more information.
The student is then provided with a list of courses which they will be eligible to take the next semester based off of both what was originally provided to SSU and the courses they provided in the previous step. They can change the priority of these courses and see which courses were used to meet the prerequisites for a particular course. They can also set how many courses they would prefer, which are particularly CS related, that they would like to be enrolled in during the next semester. Our application uses this algorithm in order to determine which courses a student is eligible to enroll in, and it draws from 2 JSON files which provide the degree requirements for their major as well as the prerequisites for each course. And it checks what they have completed using the information which was previously provided to SSU, as well as what the student has provided through the course of the application. After determining eligible courses, if the student has previously saved a list of preferred courses, it arranges it by that priority before displaying it.
On the last step, the student will be able to review all the information that they've previously submitted. If it all checks out, they click this finish button and they'll be warned that once they submit this information, they will not be able to return to this page. And on this lock screen, they'll see the status of their submission as they await the advisor's decision.
So once this student has submitted their information, the advisor can review their case. And here the advisor can look over the information the student provided and decide whether or not to approve or reject it.